Hi, water signs. Welcome in, and welcome back. Those of you all who are returning back and all that kind of stuff. If you're upright in your heart, I bless you. Thank you for being that way in our earth, joining with me on this channel to get rid of crime, man. That's just cray cray in the earth. I appreciate you all so very much. And if you're new, I do a different type of a work here, okay? And I just like to tell people that. So those of you have to hear it over and over, just fast forward, okay? But if you're brand spanking new, I do look at crime on purpose, and I do a work for ELOHIM. I could come across extremely religious, and I'm not even religious at all. I'm just for the truth of Elohim's word. It is found in the tarot. I've proven it right out. It is here. Okay, it's here. And I just love God. All right. And he wants people to know his name, and he tells us what his name is in the scripture. People call him different names, and I call him by Yehovah. Some people say Yahuwah. Some people say Yahweh. Anyway, I told on the Spoon channel yesterday when I was spending time with the Most High and thinking about what he said to Moshe or Moses when he appeared in the bush. He said that he was the I am. He said, I am that I am. And in Hebrew, you say it, Aya, Asher, Aya. And the Most High told me a long time ago to not discard phonics. And so he's just taught me how to listen to him in just totally different types of ways and stuff like that. That's why I also use little kids' decks and stuff. He tells us to come like a child, or we're never going to enter into the kingdom either. But yesterday, as I was spending time with him, he said for me to listen to Aya, and meaning I am. Justice is going to be had on something. The truth is here. Anyway, so the scripture calls him Yah. And so Yah is what he told Moshe at the bush. And he is Yah, and he should be high and lifted up. And I love him, and I fear him, and I revere him. And he is everything to me. And you'll hear me boast about him all the time on this channel, because he's the great and the terrible. Okay? And so you just get all kinds of stuff from the hand of the Most High God. If you got a problem with it and it's controversial to you, you're going to sit with Most High God. Okay? Because everything that I do is for him alone. All right. This is who I am. Glad to have you if you stay, and thanks for checking me out if you got to go away. So the justice one to come out, and the sun right now is in Libra, and so you guys could be dealing with the great big Libra. Don't have to, but we're looking at the next 24 hours real time. So this is about the truth. The number 7 is here, and the 7 goes to a completion, and Shabbat and things like that. If you don't know what Shabbat is, it's a perfect rest, and it's the day of rest, and it's to be holy before the Most High and all that kind of stuff. But 7 is about a completion here, but there's also something legal here that's going on as well. The 7th high arcana is the Zayin, which is the it's a pictograph that looks like a cutting implement. It's a two-edged sword, and it goes to war-like energies, and it's about a victory and also getting your balance. So is the 7th house. So the 7th house, the 7th high arcana, could be pulled out of that if we want to look at that. So some type of travel could be here, and the truth about a travel situation could also be here as well. And something legal is around it, then it is. We have the toiling and the laboring and working and things like that. So the automobile does want to come out. So it is here, some type of a travel situation. You could travel for your job as well. Obviously, the Zayin or the automobile or the chariot can go back to legal matters as well. So you work with the law, and the law is here with the justice, and we can pull that in here. There definitely is something like that here. We also have the joyful card. It does show 3 people here. Something social could be going on here for you all. And then the clouds. All kinds of stuff with the clouds. It was scripturally, the Most High has a cloud of witnesses. His righteousness reaches to the clouds. The Most High had me write the word sovereign in the clouds because he is sovereign. This card represents a confusion and distorting things, but I've also had heavy storms and stuff like that also come out. So something about a rainy or a cloudy day could also be here around something going on in the next 24 hours around you. We have the number 6. The letter K is the cuff, which is the justice card, and justice is written over here. So the letter K and or the letter C could go to the cuff. could be prevalent. We also have the number 40 and the number 38 here as well, and the number 6, and then the number 7 as well. I think I already said 6, but anyway, I'll repeat it. All right, that's what's around you all for the overall energy we're going to take a look at. Now let's see what the Most High wants to bring out through the tarot. Jehovah, what do you want to bring out here, please? We got things on technology that could also be thrown up in the clouds as well. And so I'll bring that out here as well. We have, so the 7 of Wands and the 10 of Cups. This is about being very defensive and blocking or attacking. I'm going to take the top and the bottom. There's the Chariot right there. It's definitely out here. Something about somebody's vehicle is out here. And the Empress is here. And your parents came out in the air reading. She has the Justice scales within her. And so they're both coming out actually still together indirectly as well. And that vehicle is here. Real big. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Hierophant. And so we do have... I had a preacher that came out in the air reading. Somebody got a big fat download, or is fixing to get a big fat download to something going on. Somebody's thinking about something here. There's a word out here that goes to thinking. And somebody older is also out here. Again, if that's your mother and something's taking place, or just some older person is out here, then some older person that is out here attached to something that definitely is going on with something. There's something to do with the travel out here, really, really big. All right, I'm going to take some words real quick. This is preachers, teachers, mentors. Your hospitals can go back to this as well, but the motto is I have, and somebody has somebody's vehicle, something about somebody's vehicle. I don't know, possibly. She goes back to bank systems, and so does this. Somebody has money somewhere as well. Somebody got somebody. You might want to talk to your kids. I don't know. Something's going on around travel and around your kids, and something like that is definitely here. And there's something legal out here attached to it. Okay, maybe somebody drives their parents' car to work. There's something around something confusing, or somebody's distorting some things out here around something that's going on in a really big way. Somebody's parent is also known. This is society. This, and again, we've got like social stuff here, and this is a public energy here as well. What kind of words do you want to bring out here? Or you could be showing up like the Empress. Co-worker energies out here attached to something going on. An earthquake, a commotion, and a shake. And I just can't deny the truth anymore. And the truth is out here. It goes back to the number 7. And I just seen the Tower in the fire reading. And we got a bunch of fire here, and defensiveness and some type of blocking within something that is going on out here. Somebody's very prideful out here, folks, in a really big way. One of the words goes to pride, and I think in the air reading, the rolling pin was there, and it showed dough, and dough will rise like pride, and it is referred to that way. And somebody's got a lot of pride and ego out here than they do, and they got a lot of defensive stuff going on, and whatever the war is showing out here, with some type of travel situation, or with a bunch of people, or why the pride is even there attached to something. It is showing up. Whatever your connection with air is here, it's showing up out here. The word out here in one of these directions go to pride. So, and there is a group in the air reading that was weighing pros and cons about some stuff there. And there was caution. All day today, as I've read, there's been caution out here. There is something about an attack When I read on my Apex Tarot, the Empress was known about at the top of the mind space, and there was a word there that went to a heinous crime, and it was sexual attacking energy, and that literally just came out in the fire reading. And somebody was told, that you just need to walk away. And if somebody didn't walk away, and somebody got attacked for some stuff, and now something's crazy going on, there was a psychopath in wording that just came out in that reading. This goes to confusion and things like that. So there's some type of a real shaking type of an energy that's out here, and whatever this truth is, somebody's going to get up and say something or travel somewhere and just let something out. And then if there's some type of a defensive something, or somebody did try to tell some truth about something, I don't know. There's a big shakeup though going on out here. Somebody's having to get their self-control, because this goes back to self-control. And somebody just a second ago in the fire reading was hostile, and they are an imposter somewhere, and they're crazy. Somebody is. Anyway, what else you want to bring out here for water? Those who trap should be trapped. There's a third party out here attached to something that is going on. The rings just came out in the fire reading. And in the earth reading, I want to say the Empress was there. And something was going on around her. There's something really big around this Empress energy today. That somebody is married somewhere. I just said in the fire reading, somebody could be saying that they're not married, and they really are as well, because the rings were, there's some type of a commitment around something going on out here, folks. Show me more information. There is a love situation out here. I feel like it's like pulling teeth to get something to come out here, because there's a defensiveness. And if somebody also has been sitting here on some truth, and somebody's also been sitting here on the truth, and somebody couldn't deny the truth, and they just let it out, and like I said, something's here, or they're going to the next 24 hours, and it's here. Somebody's hands being forced in a matter, and somebody overheard something that was said out here, okay? And it's causing some type of something, but yet we get a victory out here. Like pride and conceit and ego, when that stuff is around, it brings a destruction with it, folks. It really does. And now somebody lost their mind out of something. I guess somebody has. I don't know. There it is. Displeased, heavy breathing out of anger. Somebody is angry. Why are you angry? I don't know. Somebody overheard something that was said. The park is here. And a fake person. The boat, the camp, and the fishing is underneath that. Okay, well, anyway. A fake person. The fake person has come out today in another reading that I did on my Apex Tarot reading. She was at the top of the mind space. Show me water. I release you. Okay, well, there's that shake violence, to shake something violently and cruelly into damage. It's out here. Somebody angry. They're ticked. And they're an imposter somewhere. And whatever. Anyway, somebody had to be undercover to get something done as well for all upright purposes than you do. Okay? It says, an evil man seeks only rebellion. Therefore, a cruel messenger shall be sent against him. They'll be met the same exact way. The exact same way. You want to be a hostile piece of nuts? You go right on ahead. You're going to be met the same exact way. People don't want to heal. They just want to put people in this nonsense. Go ahead. You're going to get an earthquake of your life, I guess. Third degree murder is out here. Well, it's out here, folks. It's again, people need to pray. People need to pray. The cops came out. I want to say it maybe was in the air reading. It's here. It definitely is here, or it was in one of my platforms. I had the police and the cops that came out. It may have been the air reading. I don't know. But it's here. Something around a wrestler is here. I had sports come out and a cheerleader come out just a second ago in the fire reading, where that psychopath was and all that anger came out. Whatever that is. That's past energy. Somebody is going to go to jail for the nonsense. Somebody knows the information, or somebody's talked about it and somebody's overheard what this is about. or they're going to overhear in the next 24 hours, but something about this energy is here. Despise not the chastising of Jehovah, neither be weary of his correction. For whom Jehovah loves, he corrects, even a father the son in whom he delights. Okay? A chamber, an inner place, a hidden secret parlor is here, and something about I will face the mirror. Well, somebody has information. I feel like this is past energy for the majority of people, but I'll never take away from, upcoming stuff, because, the devil's, until we get to heaven, the devil's still here in this energy. So whatever that is, somebody knows some information out here. Again, if somebody's mad because of it and they're going to try to take vengeance in their own hands, it's also showing that energy. Then there's still a caution around something, because you're dealing with a psychopath. Somebody was trying to do some type of stupid bribe. So I have a lot of stuff on this card. The word is desire, or adding something as a desire. I also have an alternative or an optional energy. The word lust and passion is here. Okay, or to point out what's desired about a situation. If somebody overheard what somebody's desire was out here around something as well, it's got somebody all riled up, I guess so. The state of Washington is here, Virginia is here, and West Virginia is here. Okay, what's at the top of this? We have, blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of Jehovah. And there's anger out here around some stuff, where there's been a mystery around something. There it is, the sex offender. It's just come out all day. Thank you for showing that, because he showed it in the tarot with that word. And he gave that word lick and all that nonsense just a second ago in the fire reading. There's a sex offender out here, folks. There is somebody out here, and they're a rapist, because we had sexual abuse and indignation and stuff like that. That's come out. Somebody is an imposter, and you think they're whatever. You could be married to this person. They could be going out on their job and being a cray-cray somewhere as well. I don't know. I mean, some people are married to people that are abusers. They got this shaking and violently damaging somebody and displeased out of anger and all this anger here. And look, people, if somebody is sitting here and is a wolf in sheep's clothing in their marriage, then it's also here. I'm not going to take away from that, because we can also find that in the scripture. It goes both ways all day long. If you're upright, keeping the commandments of God, then you're an upright shepherd. Otherwise, because the Most High God said the other day, he addressed the shepherds real hard on the channel and stated he was going to take his people to honorable shepherds to teach. Okay? Because they were going to be visited for the evil that they've done. So it's out here. And like I said, I had a preacher that just came out. I think it was the air reading. We have the Pethro, the letter P. And in the deck, that's the star. And we had that energy just come out real strong in the fire reading. And that's about acting. I had the movie star energy that's come out. So anyway, this is the letter P goes to, in the runes, a gambling energy or winning something. Somebody's playing games out here, though, as well. But if something happened around somebody who won some type of money, and something's happened in a really ferocious way, and there was murder around that money stuff, then something like that could be pulled out of that energy this way. This rune has a meaning of a protection, and so does the chariot. And the Most High just brought out, if you're found in him, and this is 2 letters of the Most High God's name in the upright of this energy. If you are found in the Most High, you're protected. Otherwise, somebody's in big trouble out here. If they don't call out upon Jehovah, or walk away, because you need to walk away. This could be a co-worker that you work with as well, since that toiling and labor energy is here. Whatever it is, folks, somebody is not right out here. This goes back to somebody's also able to get up in here and take control of some type of a situation that is going on, especially if somebody overheard something that was said and you got up and you did something upright somewhere for somebody who was in danger. Then the Most High allowed you to hear that information for that purpose. Somebody's trapped for trapping someone else. I spoke about this a couple times today, that when Elijah was in the chariot and he was being trapped, encircled and the person that was in the chariot with the prophet Elijah was like, oh my gosh, we're encircled about with all these people, and the military is here. Or was that in the other reading? I think it was in the other reading. Anyway, when they were circled about, Elijah prayed to God and said, open his eyes and let him see. And his spiritual eyes were open, and there was actually more of the heavenly host around the situation than what was in this realm. Trying to attack a person, you and I, are protected if we're found in the Most High God. He will always allow something to come around the situation in this realm to get something done. But whoever's trying to do a murder, or it's already happened, I mean, we got the heat of passion that goes back to the third degree murder. It's really out here. Whoever's trying to do that or did do that in the past or is trying to do another one to cover that, I don't know. The Most High's got protection out here. And there's more of us than there are of them. And so if people just get together and pray, and whatever this is today, that the Most High is really trying to get some people's attention to get up in here and stand in the gap for somebody, then we are the people. If my people will humble themselves and pray, I will heal their land. Okay, the Most High is wanting us to do our work spiritually. It's because your kid could be up in here doing something, or they're in danger. I don't know. Somebody's kid is, and if it was your kid, you'd want somebody to pray for your kid as well. Whatever this is, folks, there is something being taken care of, and I do see some type of a victory out here. There will be justice to a matter, and whatever this is, don't care who's angry about it. Don't care what's taking place. There's going to be some type of justice. And there's some type of truth around the situation the next 24 hours and whatever this means for you all. This is what come out. Shalom.